Why? Oh my god!
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness.
Yeah, of course I have a maid outfit. You're a streamer. Where's yours?
I have a robe.
You were...
I have like a little mark robe.
I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go. Everything that you see is something I invent.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. They recruited me, bro. I'm new. I'm new to the game. They just recruited me, dude. Sorry. Yeah. I'm kind of seeing that too, but.
I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning. You could call me academic. I'm always working. Never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison. Needs some antiseptic.
They're running. Push in, everybody, go. Someone get on their mate, please.
I pushed the mate from him.
Handsome looking creep right there.
Why? Oh my god!
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness.
Yeah, of course I have a maid outfit. You're a streamer. Where's yours?
I have a robe.
You were...
I have like a little mark robe.
Going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any
What's up?
crypto hits go.
Guild is a bunch of fucking
Everything
losers, man.
that
What
you
are you
see
doing
is
there?
something I invent.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. They recruited me, bro.
Gonna take shots.
I'm new. I'm new to the game. They just recruited me, dude. Sorry.
To learn all that's in it, I'm taking snapshots, learning not to fall and get it. I'm
Yeah,
getting back up,
yeah. I'm kind of seeing that too, bud.
I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, need some antiseptic.
They're running. Push in, everybody, go. Someone get on their main, please.
I put the combination on him.
A handsome looking creep right there.
Why? Oh my god!
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness.
Yeah, of course I have a maid outfit. You're a streamer. Where's yours?
I have a robe.
You were.
I have like a little mark robe.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any
What's up?
crypto hits go.
Guild is a bunch of fucking
Everything
losers, man.
that
What
you
are you
see
doing
is
there?
something I invent.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. They recruited me, bro.
Gonna take shots.
Alrighty, here we go. Welcome to the Insidious Guild interview. I have with me Booney and Czerp. I'll let them introduce themselves. Go ahead, guys. Whoever wants to go first.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Scissor. I'm playing the game for about a year, and I'm in Insidious.
Hey guys, I'm Booney. I'm the guild leader of Insidious, and that's about
Like-
it.
Likes long walks on the beach.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play their video, and we'll be right back.
This is Insidious, and we are the Trash Talker Super Unit. And if you guys spawn in Faberdam, we're gonna alert at everyone in Discord. We're gonna get on comms, put our bowl of cereals down, and we're gonna start putting you motherfuckers down 6v1, bitch. You better watch out. And once the sewers come out, right when you start your fucking streams, we're gonna be ready for you motherfuckers. The TTSU, the Trash Talker Super Unit, Insidious, unite under Booney, the sexiest leader in the world, with his body chiseled like Zeus.
I really hope I didn't broadcast that to Discord. Thank God.
What was that song?
Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws all on the floor like Pam, like Tommy just burst in the door and started whooping her ass worse than before. They first were divorced, throwing her over furniture. It's the return of the. Oh wait, no wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. Feminist women love Eminem. Chicka 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 Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around, grabbing his you know what, flipping the you know who. Yeah, but he's so cute though. Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worse than what's going on in your parents' bedrooms. Sometimes I wanna get on TV and just let loose, but can't. But it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss. And that's the message that we deliver to little kids and expect them not to know what a woman's is. Of course, they're gonna know what intercourse is by the time they hit 4th grade. They got the Discovery Channel, don't they? We ain't nothing but mammals. Well, some of us cannibals who put other people open like cantaloupes. But if we can hump dead animals and antelopes, and there's no reason that a man and another man can't elope. But if you feel like I feel, I got the antidote. Women wave your pantyhose, sing the chorus, and it goes. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Will Smith don't got a cuss in his rap to sell records. Well, I do. So him and you too. You think I give a damn about a Grammy? Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. But Slim, what if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Why? You guys can just lie to get me here, so you can sit me here next to Britney Spears. Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst and hear them argue over who she gave me to first. Little put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim. I should download her audio on MP3 and show the whole world how you gave him an M. I'm sick of you little girl and boy groups, all you do is annoy me. So I have been sitting here to destroy you. And there's a million of us just like me, who cuss like me, who just don't give a fuck like me, who dress like me, walk, talk, and act like me. It just might be the next best thing, but not quite me. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I'm like a head trip to listen to. Cause I'm only giving you things you joke about with your friends inside your living room. The only difference is I got the balls to say it in front of y'all, and I don't gotta be false or sugarcoated at all. I just get on the mic and spit it, and whether you like to admit it, I think better than 90% of you rappers out there. Then you wonder how can kids eat up these albums like it's funny. Cause at the rate I'm going when I'm 30, I'll be the only person in the nursing home flirting. Beat the nurse's asses when I'm for jerkins and I'm jerking, but this whole bag of Viagra isn't working. And every single person is a Slim Shady lurking. He could be working at Burger King, spitting on your onion rings, or in the parking lot circling, screaming, I don't give a with his windows down and the system up. So will the real Shady please stand up? With one of those fingers on each hand up, and be proud to be out of your mind and out of control. And one more time, loud as you can. How does it go? I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Yes, there's a Slim Shady in all of us. Let's all stand up.
Curtain one.
As I'm walking in the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying. I really hate the trip, but I gotta know. As they broke, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like on my knees in the night. night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the state, so I gotta be there with the routine. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we love are you and me? Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Power and the money, money and the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's cooking. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise.
They're all dead, running out right now.
Ellen dead? Good! Fucking shit!
Let's fucking go, boys!
Hell yeah.
All right. All right, good video, man. I like it. I like it.
Awesome.
So, because I saw there was like companions there, or how many companions were there in that video?
One.
Just one. Okay, cool.
One,
Alright.
one, maybe two, and then we had one ungilded with us.
One ungilded. Oh, okay.
The
Is this-
ungilded.
The ungilded.
Oh, like the guild ungilded.
The ungilded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So, well, good video. First of all, we'll just start off with some basic questions. When was your guild like first created?
Like 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago.
2.5 months ago. Okay.
Yeah.
And then like roughly like how many like players active do you guys think you have right about now?
15 to 20.
Yeah. Depends on the night. On the weekends, could be closer to like 25, 30, honestly.
Yeah,
On
last night we
weekdays,
had
it's
like
15.
25 on.
Yeah.
That's a good number, honestly. Only 2.5 months old, so that's solid. And you guys are like Fabrinum, Tendrum ish area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much Fab.
Okay. How's Fab Sewers going?
It's going
Amazingly.
Great. Yeah. Probably had the best Night Immortal of all time last night. We had Parados and Odenseed show up. Levy and Content were there. We had Nightfall and whole
CTX.
community.
Nice, dude. Is it like roughly the same size as Tendrum, or is it like bigger? Or...
It feels bigger.
Right now, it just seems like 60% of the population is there, so it just feels like if the game was right when it launched. That's what it feels like as far as Tendrum Sewers, like when it first launched.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yeah, so one of the entrances is by stables. Where's the other entrance? Someone said by graveyard, I think.
Yeah, it's right behind the graveyard. Is the bad guy entrance? Is what we call it. So if you're red, that's the best place to go. It's usually camped.
I
So
saw
go with the group.
I saw today they added a red priest by Fab too, like east of it on the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, very very controversial considering that's the one of the first things they took away from Fabridom. So getting to some good content again. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean like that's wild actually that they put that there because that is so close to the town and the graveyard. Like like they took away the one from Meduli even, I think, didn't they? Isn't the closest one to Meduli now like by Colored Forest or something? Like
Yeah,
it's been that way for a
way
while.
out there. I mean, that's
Yeah.
for Kodo though, so it's like that's like PVE territory. So
Yeah,
I think Henrik has just been trying to like do this thing where he wants Fabrinum to just be like this super friendly area for everyone, but it's just we've just been continually lowering the property value and lowering it, and lowering it, and just finally he's just like, okay, we just put a crack dealer, red priest in there, it's fine. I don't even care
Yeah.
anymore.
That's what it looked like. It was like a little shanty town over there where the Red Priest is now. Like
Yeah,
full
dude.
on drug dealer, dude.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna gentrify it later. We're just lowering the property values now. It's a 5-year plan we have.
You're trying to buy up all the land, so you gotta lower down the value first. You gotta bring
That's
it
right.
down.
As soon as TC comes out in EU5, it's we're golden, dude.
You mean UE5? I think you said EU.
Yeah. Yeah, UE5. Sorry.
EU5.
We're already on EU5 with servers.
I gotcha. So, if someone was like come up to you and be like, "Yo, I heard, or I see you guys are in town all the time. What can you tell me about Insidious? Like, how would you describe your guild?"
What do you think, Booning?
We're like full RPK. Like we pretty much just kill everyone in sight, and we just we like to have fun, enjoy the game mostly, and just troll around the town.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay.
All about having a good time over anything.
And like we're like super. We're like more like a family. I feel like we if someone dies, then like we're all coming out to help them, even if it's just like a 1v1. We'll come
True.
get that dude. Like it doesn't matter to us. Like we're gonna drop what we're doing and go out and find those guys.
Accurate.
Nice.
Put an APB out.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you guys would definitely say like you're more of a PvP oriented guild over PvE.
Oh
Yeah.
by a large
most
extent.
definitely.
Nice.
PVE is one of our triggering terms, actually.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So like do you guys have officers or like what does your structure in your guild look like? How does decision making processes go?
The guild votes. Like I'll talk to like like a guild leader or someone that wants to like say alliance or do something with us, and then I'll ask the guild like what do they want to do. Like no one really makes decisions on their own. It's like a team based thing.
Okay.
All
Has there ever
ideas are
been
welcome.
like a moment where like it was just so split that you couldn't make a decision on something?
Yeah, but like then like we kind of like talk like pros and cons, and then either the cons come out or the pros, and then they're on that side now.
Okay. Gotcha. What is your greatest achievement as a guild? And it doesn't mean like I just mean like what makes you the most proud of something that you did?
I would say probably our greatest achievements is our group fighting. You know, you win or lose, as long as we follow our strategies appropriately, establish our back lines, our front lines are doing what they need to, our healers are healing. I'd say whenever we're at our top notch for group fighting, that's what we're the most proud of, because with us being like a you know, a younger guild of 2 months, you know, you wouldn't expect us to group fight to the level we do. But I'm really proud of our guys coming together. I mean, especially when you have new guys coming in, doing the job well. That's what I would say.
Is there like a specific fight? Was it maybe that video that we watched? Like what do you think is like your greatest achievement? Like if you have to boil it down to like a moment or like a battle.
Honestly, I like it sounds weird, but like last night,
That's what I was gonna say too.
Last night really was our best. Like I felt like we were playing horde mode in the sewers. We had just all the guilds coming at us, and we were just clearing wave after wave after wave of people. It was insane. I mean, as soon as I can collect all the videos and stuff, I'm gonna put a video out of everybody's perspective from it. So I'm excited. But last night, bar none, I think for most of Insidious, that was probably the best night of Mortal we've ever had.
Someone said I heard Insidious and Briggs were slapping it down in sewers the other night. Is he talking about last night? I'm guessing.
That was like Thursday night. We went down there
Oh,
with
that
them
was
and
yeah, that was the first night of sewers. We had teamed up with Brigands, and we cleared Odenseed like 5 or 6 times. In fact, we had Barados like on the we pushed him to the point where he said, "We're just gonna kill all the Heathians. We're gonna go red. We're gonna go gray up for him." I mean, he was just going on a warpath, saying, "I'm tired of getting pushed over." I mean, he was on the edge, and I mean, thankfully later that night they did clear Levia, so that did give him give them some positivity back in their chat. But yeah, dude, we were doing really good that night too.
Nice. Alliances. Do you guys have any like official alliances or no?
I mean, like we're allied with Ungilded, Companions, and Acolytes, but like official, like with like bigger, like a full alliance, like no, not as right now.
Okay. Do you plan to have alliances in the future, or is it not really something that you're worried about right now?
In the future, yeah, we're trying things. We're gonna do different things and see what works out best for like where we like to play at. It's kind of
Gotcha.
hard being in Fab. Everyone in Fab is ARPK and
Yeah.
pretty much all shitters. So
Surely everything's going to change with TC and all that. Right now we like allying with people who kind of have our same values, that we chill, have good vibes with, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hard. I feel like the whole West map is primarily dominated by like not anti-RPK guilds per se, but like guilds who like, what I mean, like they don't like KOS people. So like obviously you end up on kind of different sides of the spectrum when you're an RPK guild, because you just kill people and then people take it personally and then now you're enemies. You know what I mean? Rather than just like it be PvP type thing. So
yeah, we definitely have our rivalries, but that keeps the game really fresh for us.
No, yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely better than being in a situation where it's like, okay, everyone who plays in our area is a friendly, and we get no PvP and no content. You know what I mean? Like, then you have to travel an hour to go get fights. You know what I mean? Like, anytime you want to fight. So
we had that situation happen where we were kind of like just not really like allied, but with like non-aggression packs with like $2 Horde and a couple other guilds, and we had our guys like complaining like we have no one to kill. We're just going around Fab, and I'm just like RPing like Odenseed right now. This is just not a good time. We eventually had to just break it all out and just be like Insidious against the world type of thing.
Yeah, that was like right after I think that was like when you broke off with $2 Horde. Acolytes had just came to Fab for like the 2 or 3 weeks that we did, and like a lot of the guilds just weren't present there that are usually there because they were off in like other places, and it was kind of boring, to be honest. Like we got most of our fights actually around Tendrum rather than like Fabrinum. It was weird. I was like, what the fuck? Like I don't remember Fab being ever like this. It was kind of dead for a little bit there. Well, I'm sure with sewers it's wild. I'm sure with sewers now. So
you go in the sewers, like you and your brother will kill each other. It doesn't matter.
You wait, what?
Yeah, you in the sewers. There's no alliances. There's no friends. You're like, oh, bro, what's up? I saw you on stream. I'll just be swinging you already. You're done.
Dude, full rat mode, dude.
Yeah.
Is there what kind of mobs are in the sewers, by the way?
Scoundrels, and there's like a sewer king.
There's like a sewer king that dies in like 5 hits. It's really good content. Like,
I'm kind of surprised there's not like tribe rats or something down there. You know what I mean? Like something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like something different besides scoundrels. Like add like a new mob or something.
All the players are rats, so that's good.
Well, the sewers, unironically, I think it's supposed to be like a noob entry level dungeon, but it really just ends up being like the PvP hotspot, and like noobs aren't even allowed. You know what I mean? Like so, it kind of does like a 180 on its like intent. So that's why scoundrels are there, because they're like a cheap way for like noobs to like learn the combat system and make a little gold and clade, but like go too far, now you're getting killed by a 10-man group in steel. So it's like, what?
It was funny that first night the sewers open when we and Brigands went down there. We had a pretty large group of like 20 people, and so we're going down there. We're not killing like all the noobs and stuff, and so it reminded me of like Skyrim, where you're like running through that first like burning village, and the villagers are like running back. And so all they see is this group of like 20 people, and we're just like telling them, get out of here, and they're just running away. They're like, don't kill me. kill me, I have a family, and they're just running away. They'll probably be like that for another couple weeks. Then some new content will drop, and everybody will leave it and it'll never be touched again.
I started saying something new in Mortal when I'm chasing someone down, and it's worked 2 out of 4 times so far. So I recommend you guys try it. But when you're chasing someone down, just yell at them, "Surrender now, you'll be punished less," and usually they'll stop and talk to you, and you can get them to drop loot. I'm just saying, it's got a 50% like success ratio right now, so maybe you should try it.
That's a classic Insidious tactic. Actually, tell them to drop loot. It's great. It's a win-win.
Pretty much, yeah. No, I actually like the interaction you get with people, because either they drop loot and you can let them live and not feel like a total dick by killing them in their naked horse, or you know what I mean, whatever, or like you kill them, you get the loot anyways. So it's like I feel like you get better interactions with people, like if you just try and straight up rob them and they're like compliant with it or whatever.
No, I completely agree. It's like sometimes Insidious will roll out with like 5 or 10 people, and we'll like tell people to drop loot, and we'll be like, "Oh, we're just looking for what do we say, Booney? What we're looking for?"
It's like a routine traffic stop. We're just looking for any contraband, and like we'll take what we want. And like, all right, man, it's all yours, and we'll leave.
Yeah.
Give them a little ticket, get them out of there. It's all good.
Yeah, I hate when you kill a guy. He has like that one-handed sword vendor armor, and he has like fucking like 3 different herbs on him, and it's like, oh, dude, this fucking guy is like
It never
fucking
feels good.
new. Yeah, you're just like, fuck.
And then you
This
have to
guy's
loot
uninstalling.
You gotta loot the gear and then delete it. You're like, oh, I feel terrible.
Yeah, there's like no point, and just fucking rob his ass.
For sure.
So do you guys have a castle or no?
No, we do not.
Okay, I knew the answer. I'm trying to ask the questions as if I know nothing, and I like almost like hesitate how I wanted to ask it. But do you guys plan to have a castle in the future? Is that something like you guys are interested in, or not sure? Or...
No, I think the guild as a whole, we want to take Kornesh Castle. That's like what would be our number 1 goal once TC comes out.
That's Nameless's castle, right? Like
Correct.
Kornesh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I know they're still
Just 'cause-
active. I just don't know how active they are. Like I still see them
barely see
around.
'em.
Well, I normally see them by like Northern Step. I don't know if they actually play on like Kornesh or Fab area or anything, but I see them normally around Northern Step, like with the Necrorunes area. So, they're in the Kodo Alliance too, right? I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. Man, TC's gonna be wild, dude. Sieging and TC, like so many people are gonna come back. I don't know if they're gonna start like subs like day 1 of that patch. I really hope not, because that's going to deter a lot of people from coming back at all. But like if they don't, so many people are going to come back, and it's going to be like content like every day, every other hour, someone's getting sieged, and there's going to be a big battle. It's going to be wild.
For sure.
And there's going to be like 3rd, 4th, 5th parties like to every siege. Like it's just going to be like a free for all. Mm-hmm. It's going to be so good.
Subs are definitely a controversial topic.
Oh, dude, I don't even know if I'm playing at subs, bro. I'm like,
I've heard so many people say that. Like 9 out of 10 people.
Dude,
say
I
that.
have
I'm
6
like,
accounts, and I still don't have like every build in the game. And it's just
I
like
know, dude.
subs are gonna hit. And I have to pick like 1 or 2. Like, how the fuck do I even pick? And it's like, dude, it's gonna be like a boner killer for me. Like, I'm
absolutely.
What's your favorite aspect of the game?
Personally, for me, I feel like my favorite aspect of the game. You ever play a game named Gmod?
Gary's Mod?
Gmod? Gary's Mod, yeah. Like way back in the day. I feel like this game, in a lot of ways, is like Gary's Mod. Like you just have like so much social interaction as part of the gameplay, and like people have complete freedom in so many ways to do whatever they want. So it's like every social interaction could go any way. Especially like you go to Fabrum. It's just like you have so many different personalities. I mean, I'll actually go to Fabrinum, just like play guitar for people doing like duels and stuff like that. Like, what other game can you do that? You just go and play guitar for people, be like a real life bard, or I can go to the sewers and just be like a serial killer, hide the bodies, stuff like that. Like, there's so many different aspects of the game that's just completely open to you at any given time. Complete freedom.
Yeah, I think the VoIP in like an MMO is like a pretty big deal. Because I don't know, like, really any other MMO, like, off the top of my head that has VoIP. So that's pretty big. I think VoIP is, like, plays a huge part into, like, the social interaction of the game. If you didn't have VoIP, it would be so dead.
It'd be a terrible game.
The KOS would be even higher, and it would, you would have, like, the, like, turn away ratio for players, like, new players would be so much higher. But because you have that VoIP option, not everyone uses it, but just having the option, and when people do use it, I think you get a much better level of play.
Just build community.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I don't think it's like as quite as free as Gary's mod, but it's definitely
Yeah.
restricted in a lot of ways. But
Well, it's-
no, it is pretty sandboxy as far as like what other MMOs classify as like
Right.
sandbox. So
Everything's relative for sure.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, Booney, do you have a different answer, or is that kind of like same? Or
Pretty much the same. And I like the one server. Like it's cool seeing people that like you met 6 months ago in like a town that you never go to. Like, oh shit, you're here, and then like you have a conversation with them for like 30 minutes.
Right.
yeah, like outside
just-
of like the ping,
Mm.
I think this little one server idea is like fucking amazing. Like it's so cool to play with
Yeah.
people from all over the world, and like like if like Kodo controls Meduli, like that's the only Meduli in the game. Like there's no other server where XYZ controls Meduli. Also, like Kodo controls Meduli, they control Meduli. Period. Like you know what I mean? That's
Right.
gonna be like an accomplishment. And down the line, once we have TC and sieging, of course. Like right now, it doesn't fucking mean anything. But that's that's my point. What were you gonna say, Scissor?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of similar to like World of Warcraft back in the day. Like when you played on your that was your server. Everyone knew everyone. The big ballers, you knew them. They're walking in town with great gear. If you make mistakes, you have a bad reputation. It's really gonna affect your gameplay. I mean, Blizzard went away from that obviously with like cross server gameplay and stuff like that. But that is something I really miss from World of Warcraft with one server, and I definitely feel that playing more online too now.
Yeah, the one server was a really good idea. Making the map 6 times bigger, fucking questionable as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
What
play
it-
MO1, so I don't know how small the map used to be.
You could like walk from like Vada to Bhakti in like 5 minutes, no horse.
Oh shit.
It's pretty
So
nuts.
yeah, like getting anywhere and getting PvP was easy, and the pop was like for a while it was like half as big as this now. You know what I mean? Like what are we, like 1,500 players? Probably like 750 to 1,000 for a long time. And
that was good for like that player count for that map size. It was really good.
yeah, it was okay. I mean, it could have been better, obviously, but like getting anywhere wasn't the problem. It was like running into people that was more the problem. It has similar issues like it does now. It had other stuff like meteors and stuff that would cause like PvP hotspots, but like you know what I mean. Like there was no like even then like it didn't have like like hotspots where you like a guild would try and take over this for X amount of hours to get some reward so that it would cause tension and people to go to this same spot. Like they didn't really have that. It was more of the same where it's like, okay, Panzer Carapace is from Tagmatons and they're only located here, and sometimes you'll run into people there because they also want Panzer Carapace. There was no like other real draw to like pull people to certain areas. So that was always kind of like an issue, I think. I didn't play it for as many years as a lot of people. I only played it for like a year and a half on and off. But that was my understanding of it. So so now that we know like your favorite aspects of the game, what are your guys' least favorite thing about the game?
I would say for me, it's just it takes a long, like if you especially want like really good gear, like it takes a long time to get it. Like, and then it's a game where you can lose it at any given time. I mean, it's finding that balance of having gear that is you can win high tier fights with, but then you're not hitting rocks for like freaking 90% of your game time. It's just finding that balance for me.
Yeah, I think because of how full the game is, it should probably be easier to get to the high end stuff so that people use it more. Because right now there is absolutely no reason for you to pull out like Ogmium set of armor in a fight right now. It's like, what's the point? It should be more like I have an Ogmium set of armor, I'm gonna pull it out, and it's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg. You know what I mean? Like, because right now no one's gonna use it. Even Chronite is like very rare, only like for like planned events or whatever. Like there's no other reason to pull it out. Like it's too expensive. It costs too much of your time to just like want to use it in like a regular PvP fight. You know what I mean? So I think it should be easier to get to the end game stuff. I agree with you, just so that people will use it and then enjoy the game for what it is, which is a video game. You know what I mean? Not treat it more serious than that. But what about you, Booney? What are you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Scissor.
Oh, it's just it's not very casual friendly right now, and I think that might hurt them in the long run.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I don't know, like the bounty hunting system kind of sucks. Like when you're living in towns, like there's no real reward if you get to kill the bounty hunter. Like you're kind of just like stuck there, can't loot their gear. Like, oh well, this sucks, and then your bounty gets pulled again in another 40 minutes.
Well, I know we're supposed to get like assassinations for like red players. I have no idea when that's coming or what that will look like, but no, I agree. It's almost like a grief mechanic for people who PvP is what it seems like. Because like the red players can't get bounties, but they can get bountied, and you can get killed, sitting at the bank for AFK for 2 minutes, with the guy with a white bear, and it's only because you actually PvP in the game. You know what I mean? Like it is kind of a weird mechanic in my opinion. I don't think I think if bounties were removed from being able to attack people in towns, and instead just showed you their location, you found them outside of town, I think that would be totally balanced. It would be fine.
Definitely.
It's more like when you're getting attacked at the bank randomly, and then like you
Right.
said, you can't even loot the guy's stuff, which is also weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels like a griefing mechanic against PvPers is what it feels like for me. Um, okay, so what does your day-to-day activities look like in your guild? So like, you're about to get home from work. Like, what do you like typically expect your guys to be doing, or you know what I mean, like farming, etc.
We've
I
been trying to
think.
get really good at hitting rocks, like just to get more steel weapons. As lame as it sounds, we've been like
Yeah.
kind of pushing for everyone to have steel weapons or steel armor because we've noticed like the gear difference is really brutal.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
absolutely.
parcels. We
We
run a
had we had
fuck ton
a
of parcels.
we had a fight last night with Lev. Our final fight with Levia, to finish off the night. Shadow of a Man. I was talking to them in the unofficial Discord, and they brought their best people, and it was a great fight, man. It was like a probably 15-minute fight. We did end up losing it, but I mean, and I'm not complaining about gear here because everybody should bring the best gear they can, but we could definitely feel the difference in not having steel sets. And I mean, I think a lot of our guys have steel weapons, Booney. Don't you think?
Yeah, but some of
Yeah,
them get stingy with
yeah.
what they bring.
So it's
Yeah.
like when you fight against someone that's just they got a lot, they got steel armor, steel weapon, and then you're fighting with not malarium, but even like reptile. I mean, you can feel the difference.
Yeah.
So we're pushing for PV more, even though it is a triggering word, PVE. We're doing a little bit more.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't know. I didn't actually ask this question. Hold on, did I ask this question? No, I didn't. I was supposed to ask about like your recruitment methods, but I'll ask you that in a second. I was just gonna say I don't know if you guys recruit new players or not. But it's harder when you're in a guild. Okay, so like Levia, for example, they don't recruit like brand new players to the game. Like they recruit people who are like vetted or have a referral, or you know what I mean? Like they just know is a good player or think that could be a good player in the future with some proper training and experience.
Mm.
Like versus like a guild who like will recruit like day one players because like that's what the game offers you. Like you don't have maybe necessarily have the rep to like get like really good players, or maybe they just
Right.
don't know if you're the guild for them, so you end up just getting what you get and then you train people up, which is nothing wrong with that. But there's a difference when like, okay, you have a brand new player in your guild versus like a veteran who already has steel
Mm.
and everything that he needs to like bring to a fight, versus like a new player who doesn't even know how to make steel or buy steel or get the
Right.
gold to buy steel. So it's like it's a hard balance. It's not just like, okay, this guy has like one steel sword, he doesn't want to bring it to this fight, versus like a guy who has like 20 steel swords, like he could throw away 5 and not even give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like that's like
Right.
part of it. It's like the economics too. So
Yeah, and I just want it more like our average, and it's like with the way our recruitment is, it's we don't say, oh, you have to be a veteran player, you have to beat this many of our people in fights or something. Like, I'm under the firm belief that anybody can be a good player. We can recruit a guy out of Haven and make them a good player within like 2 weeks. And we even had a guy who we recruited, and he had never even played MMOs, and he had come from Xbox, and we recruited this guy and we vibed with him, and within 3 weeks of him just like dueling and just learning about the game, he's a solid player. He was a solid frontline player, and we'd love to have him. I mean, I think for us, it's more important that you vibe with the guild, and you're good in the Discord, you communicate well. Like, all these things are what's important. Anybody can learn to be good at PvP. It's just that's the way we recruit.
okay, cool. Well, we got that question covered. I don't know why it wasn't on here. It should be on my list. Hold on. All right. Oh, excuse me. Um. Okay, so this question is, if you had to pick someone, do you guys have a rival guild, or who would it be if you had to pick someone?
Own Seed.
Yep. Odin Seed.
And it's not even like a hateful way. We like honestly, we really like Odin Seed. We think Gyarados is super cool. We think he's super funny. But I mean, they are our rivals. You know, they're the people we like group fighting the most fun to kill, the most fun to interact with, in our opinions. I mean, we're just the villain of the story in that way.
Nice. Okay. Now, if you had to put like a guild that gives you the most challenge in fights, whether it's gear or skill or whatever, who would that guild be?
I would say
That you fight frequently.
probably Levia.
We've been fighting them a bunch, and CTX we fight a
Yeah.
fuckload too.
Okay.
And like they always give us a good fight.
What is like, if you had to pick another guild besides your own, what guild do you find to be the most like, interesting or like funny, or you know what I mean, like a guild that like you think like brings a lot of positivity to the game or like your area or whatever, you know what I mean? Like if you had to pick a guild that you like or something. I don't know if I'm wording this right, but I'm just curious to find out who like your like thought process towards other guilds, I guess.
Honestly, for me, like I don't know. We'll see what Booney says, but I think one of the most interesting things I saw was you saw brigands in the east, and they had like logistics lines set up for their mining, and they had like this crazy system, like there were ants, like moving like Granum, and they I don't know, it was just like this crazy like logistics line going to a city, just moving it. I thought it was just. I mean, I'm a logistics major, so I was like, this is really cool. And probably left the biggest impression on me. They're not in our area, but I did want to give them a shout out. I thought it was really cool seeing that in a video game.
Wait, what do you mean? Are you just talking about they were riding in a straight line to a town with?
It was
and
like
they had Granum?
they had like 20 people mining Granum, and they had like 5 people they were feeding the Granum to, and then they had like a line of people shooting it over to Morn Kerr. It was like watching an ant pile like in real life, like in Mortal Online 2. I just thought it was like I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting and cool.
Okay.
What do you think, Booney?
I don't know, like a guild that's like positive in the area, like that's tough because I honestly can't think of like an answer.
It's okay. That's fine. I'm just curious.
Odin Seed.
I would say Odin Seed too, because like I mean they are good to like the newer guys. They do try to take care of them, but most of the time they're led to failure. So that's why I didn't really want to say them.
We love you, Odin Seed.
If you could change something about the game, what would it be?
A server in America.
Yeah, dude.
Do you guys like honestly feel like that there is more NA players in EU?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I think it's probably 70% NA.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean,
If you had to put a
30%
number-
everything else. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking Russians who play this
Okay,
game too.
maybe let's say 60. Does 60 sound better?
I think it would be more like 50, and then the other 50 is divided amongst everything else, not just like EU, obviously. Like it'd be like EU, Oceanic, you know, all these other places, whatever, AU, you know what I mean? I think 50 would probably be more accurate, but it is a lot. I feel like if it's like noticeable like that, it's got to be like a big number, you know what I mean? At least half, I feel like, personally.
I used to have this opinion that like an NA server would be good, but I mean, just based on how niche the game is and our population levels, I don't think that would be good to split the game. I think Henrik, although he does have his problems in the game, I think that is one of the good decisions he made. For me, I think probably would be a good thing would be to allow mages to like cast while they're moving. Excuse me, while they're moving. I know a lot of mage players are kind of concerned and upset in the way things are right now, although they are strong. But let's just be real, mages and healers are for group fighting. They're no for nothing else.
Sure. I mean, I think the whole idea of like Sarduka being like an 8A continent, it's terrible in itself. If not just for like the heat system, because like I don't know if you guys were privy, but like Maryland, or the main continent, I don't actually know how you pronounce it. It doesn't have a hot or cold system, but for a while since launch, the heat system was turned on, and that's why like our stam penalty was so terrible. And they didn't even notice for like months, I think it was. And then they finally like noticed like the heat system was turned on for Maryland, and then they turned it off, and then we got like a stamina buff, and that was around the same time like they added like the or something to like Thursars, I can't remember. But anyways, so Sarduka is gonna have the heat system. So like if you're not like a Thursar or someone who has like that heat resistance clade, like you're gonna be you're gonna be like penalized for it. And it's like Maryland's just gonna be like the best continent. It's gonna be in the middle of the map always, and you know what I mean? Like you're basically making NA players go to like Sarduka if they want to be like competitive at the highest level. And it's just weird to me. I think it should just be NA and Maryland, and maybe make Sarduka NA or something. You know what I mean? Like that would be more
like
make
you
more
phase
sense
into
to me.
the NA server type of thing.
Yeah, because like the main
a-
battles and everything will always take place on Maryland because it's going to be at the center. So that's where like the majority of players will play. So
I'm sure the
that's just my
Europeans,
opinion.
European players would love to hear that. I mean, as you can ask any European player, some of the best players are NA, so there is no difference. So they should be fine with that, right?
I think the EU crowd is just so sick of hearing this like bullshit that they're just like, just give it to fucking NA, dude. I'm tired of hearing this shit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're just like, whatever, dude.
Well, surely the EU players will still be on top.
Surely, dude. If they are truly the best. What's the feature you're most looking forward to that you've heard about?
I mean, TC for sure.
Yeah, I think everyone's
that's
excited about that.
There's just going to get a lot of players coming back to the game. I mean, I've heard so many people that have left the game. They're like, yeah, I'll come back when TC happens with LOL in parentheses, like it's never coming. But I think TC is going to bring a lot more than just, territory control. It's going to bring a giant bump in the player base. And I'm excited for that, for just more interactions and more fights.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to TC, but I'm also terrified because I know that's like when they're praying to bring the subs. So I'm just scared that like I want to play it, but also like, is it going to be worth it? And now I have to pay a sub on top of it. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know.
The first couple months of subs will definitely be worth it, but after that, who knows?
Well, we're all supposed to get 1 month free of subs. I think if we bought in like the beta or something. I can't remember what the stipulation what's that was, but yeah, we're supposed to get like 1 month free, and then after that, who knows? But we'll see.
Personally I think Henrik's going to be smart with it. Like I think when people think about subs right now, they're thinking about Blizzard and how it's like $15 a month. I'm thinking Henrik's going to be smart about it, and I think it's going to be between $5 and $8 a month, which is going to be a lot more reasonable.
I mean, honestly, paying anything just sounds like shit.
Yeah.
For like what I'm playing now, to pay like anything extra after buying 6 accounts and having to make 6 Steam accounts, dude. I don't know, man.
I mean, I don't know. For me, I get a lot of hours of entertainment out of the game every week. I'd be fine with paying a sub, but I think they really need to have multiple characters on one account. I agree with you there. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, clearly I don't know about most people. A lot of people are doing multiple accounts.
Phantom in chat said he already said 15.
He said 15? Oh, wow. Well, that's a big mistake, and I hope he recants on that. We have a guy in our guild that is always sitting up Henrik's stream and just complaining about stuff, so I'm gonna veer him towards reducing the sub price when it comes out.
Yeah, put peer pressure on him, man. I did hear recently that they were like wavering on the whole one character thing, which would be nice. But at the same time, if I'm really thinking about it, now I'm gonna have to delete one of my other characters or just not play him and make a brand new character again, which is gonna suck dick. And then if I have to pay subs for 2 players on the, you know what I mean? Then I'm in the same situation basically. So I'm just very cynical with the game at this point. I am out of questions though, guys. Does anyone have any questions they would like to hear from Insidious about their guild? I'm really trying to avoid general questions. But if you guys have questions you want to hear from Booney and Zerp from Insidious, let us know. We'll try and answer them real quick. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be well, I think it's gonna be the same across the board though. Like other countries who have like cheaper currency will pay the same.
Oh, really? That would be controversial.
That would be.
Gray wants to know who's your favorite AC.
It's definitely Texan. Come on, dude.
No, Ghost is definitely my favorite.
Ghost Cav, yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He's not really playing anymore. He got like a new job, like because he wasn't working for a while, but he got a new job, like, and he hasn't been in the game much, to be honest.
Oh, it sucks. Yeah, because every time I ran into him, he was just like so full of life. I just love talking to him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's like one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and he pretty much KOS's people for the most part.
That's funny.
Does anyone have any questions for Insidious before we go ahead and wrap it up? Dun, dun, dun. Tree Lawn is asking, why should players join Insidious?
Well, they should join or they're gonna die. I mean,
oh God, you went the Legion way?
Yeah, we did.
It's funny because like we've recruited a lot of players like that. Like we'll just like we'll
kill them
and they're like, bro, that's what I want to be doing. I want to be killing people. And they're like, yeah, come on in, bro. We got you.
We got you, big dog. This guy's asking, why are you guys so angry all the time?
Because we just, we're just angry people, dude. We're all psychopaths, and we have horrible lives, and we have shitty jobs, and we just take all our anger out on people in the game. Like everything you said about it is true, dude.
Facts, though. Yes. All right. Well, it doesn't seem like we really have any questions. I appreciate you guys coming on. Let me doing the interview for you guys.
Absolutely, dude. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Anytime, boys. Well, probably come over to Sewers today, maybe tonight if you guys are on, and try and see if we can get into some trouble. Because I haven't even been in there yet, so it's all fucking new to me, man. But
dude, it's Saturday night. We'll show you a good time, dude.
Yeah. Are you inviting every other guild to come as well, or is it just AC allowed?
Oh no, they can all come. We'll let God sort it out.
All right. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Booney, Scissor. Appreciate it.
Yep. Be safe.
Thanks,
guys.
bud. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one, boys.
Bye.
All right, boys. We did it. All right. Thank you again for Insidious for letting me do the interview. Appreciate it. Thank you, Lemon Tavel, for the follow. That was an hour ago, but I try not to keep those things on because I don't want it to overwrite the interview at all. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna go ahead and raid someone real quick. If you guys want to hang around, and we can go give someone a nice little raid. Let's see who is on. So let's see who's in the mortal section right now. We got Shorto, Chim, my main man Lyrics. I'll raid Lyrics because I haven't seen this man playing in a while. I know he's been playing recently, but yeah, he used to be in AC. So I'll go ahead and give Lyrics a raid, boys. So if you guys want to watch Lyrics, go ahead and stick with me for real quick, and we'll give him a raid. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down.